Assalamu alaikum students, hope you are fine. Radiant Secondary School, subject Social Studies, class 7th. Students, let's start our second activity, which is environmental pollution, and page number 22. Let's start our lecture with causes of air pollution. Students, in our previous lecture we already discussed about the air pollution, that how the polluted particle in air pollute our environment and our air. Now we are going to study about the causes. What are the causes? Causes mean the reason. What are the reason behind the air pollution? Some important causes of air pollution are given below. Number 1, smoke rising from the factories, houses, vehicles, brick kilns, fire and cigarette. As you can see in the picture, the fire and the smoke that come from our houses and factories pollute our environment and pollute our air. This is the cause of air pollution. Number 2, harmful gases coming out of factories and vehicles are injurious to health. As you can see in the picture, the harmful gases that coming out from the factories and the coming out from the vehicles are also injurious to health. Like air pollution is not just a pollution, it is also a dangerous to human health. Number 3, dust includes wind cyclone and small dust particles that are blown into the air. As you can see in the picture, the dust particles that are because of wind cyclone are also cause for air pollution. These causes also injurious to our health. Our second type of pollution is water pollution. Students, like air, water is also an essential element of life. As air is an important element of life for all living creatures like humans, animals and plants, water is also an important element of life. Although 3/4 of our earth is covered with water, we already discussed in our previous activity lecture that 71% of earth is covered with water area. Yet, according to our research, only 3% of it is drinkable. Day by day, water is becoming polluted. Students, there are so many causes and reasons for why water is getting polluted day by day. But now the point is that if our planet Earth is covered with 71% of water, but how it possible that only 3% of its water is drinkable? Now students, look at this picture. We have different source of water resource. As you can see, these are the glaciers. We can get 77% of water from these glaciers. We also have some lakes and rivers. We get 1% of water from these lakes, rivers and streams. We also have some underground water. Almost 22% water is based in our underground water. And we also have 97% of water in our oceans. But students, after all these resources, we get just 3% of water which is fresh and drinkable. Causes of water pollution. Let's discuss some causes of water pollution, that which are the reasons why our water get polluted. Number 1, the polluted water of houses and industries is released into rivers and canals. As you can see in the picture, the polluted water that coming out from our houses and industries is openly released into the water and in rivers, water and canals. That's why our rivers and canal water get polluted. Number 2, the polluted water of the houses through sewage system seeps into the ground and pollutes the underground water. As you can see, this is a picture that show how our sewage water is openly released into the different areas. When this sewage water is released, you can see these water is seeped into the ground and then it pollutes the underground water. We already see in the previous slide that 22% of water is based into the underground of land. But because of this sewage system, the water seeps into the ground and pollutes the underground water also. Number 3, the drainage water is released into rivers and canals. It pollutes the water. Now you can see the water of rivers and canals is basically used for our agriculture purpose. We irrigate our agriculture with these canals water. But when we released our drainage water that comes out from our houses and factories, then it also get polluted. Third type of pollution is soil pollution. Student, soil pollution is related to our soil, that how our soil is get polluted. The soil is basically an upper layer of our surface of land. What are the causes behind the soil pollution? Some major causes or reasons of this pollution are as under. Number 1, releasing used water of houses and factories. As you can see in the picture, when we release our used water of house and factories into the open ground, then the soil get polluted. Number 2, spraying pesticides on crops and using chemical fertilizers. As you can see in the picture, for the agriculture growth purpose, we use different kind of spraying pesticides and chemical fertilizer, but these are also harmful for our soil. Number 3, natural disasters such as earthquakes and floods. As you can see in the picture, this is happened after the flood. The polluted water particles mixed into the ground soil and it gets pollute our surface of land. Number 4, salinity and waterlogging. Student, this is a picture related to salinity and waterlogging. What is salinity? When the amount of salt in our land is increasing in our land and it's come over the surface, it causes. Number 2, waterlogging. What is waterlogging? When we get a large amount of water for our land area or our soil, the water amount is getting increasing and it causes for waterlogging. Salinity and waterlogging both are the cause for soil pollution. Number 5, heaps of domestic and industrial wastage. When we openly throw our wastage of industries and our houses, it also pollute our surface of land, which is soil. Students, we have done our lecture. Let's take a review that how many points we have covered in our lecture. The first thing that we have discussed was causes of air pollution. Number 2, water pollution. Number 3, causes of water pollution. And number 4, soil pollution and causes. Students, other remaining type of pollution will be discussed in our next lecture. Till then, good luck and goodbye.